should quickly send on your own account, then by direct flight, and don't let us have to send.
Yeah, but then I need to check the flight schedule and the availability
Yeah,
space as
please.
well.
Please.
Just give me about
Okay.
1 to 2 hours.
Our client in Middle East
Yeah.
and our client in UK, all different time zone,
Yeah,
Because
understand.
if you told us earlier on Monday, on
Yeah.
Tuesday whole day, we could have time to settle this. So we'll get back refund 3,130.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So that part is clearance and
Yeah, that
That-
amount,
that is-
right? That is the clearance and delivery charges in Kuwait alone.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. No choice. Okay.
So this particular shipment was a trolley, a wooden trolley that was bound to Kuwait. It was for a specific event that was happening at Kuwait. The deadline that was given to us was on a Friday, meaning on Friday this particular trolley is to be delivered at Kuwait. In accordance to that, we reverse engineered our deadline and we collected this particular trolley beginning of the week. So it would give us a good leeway of which to prepare required documentations or to go back and forth with the shipper, meaning the sender and the receiver, in order to put these details together. In this particular shipment, due to some human error and also some communication mishaps, certain informations were not communicated to us prior in the regards of what are the documentations that was needed and etc. This information was brought to our attention a day prior to the scheduled uplift, meaning departure of this good out of Kuala Lumpur. When this information came to us in the very last minute, we then channeled this requirement to our shipper, meaning the sender, who's our customer, which, as you expect, they were not happy with it because it was a very last minute thing that was done. Of course, we hold ourselves completely accountable to the situation. We being the logistics provider for our customers, we should have foreseen the situation from happening. We have to own up to that mistake, and which we do. Now, have a look on how did we actually were able to come to common grounds with this particular customer, come to actually a solution, and yeah, see you guys in a bit.
Well, actually, for you all to make this mistake, you know, should quickly send on your own account, then by direct flight, and don't let us have to send by this connecting flight,
Yeah, but then I need to check the flight schedule and the availability
Yeah,
space as
please.
well.
Please.
Just give me about
Okay.
1 to 2 hours. Within 1 hours, I will check and come back to you.
In Wings, normally we practice that even before we're collecting the item from the customer, we will advise the customer what is the flow, the process, and what are documentation required at the destination, just to ensure that we do our level best for the item arrived in the destination without any issues or any problems, because it may lead to customer dispute or unhappy. Due to some new implementation in the Kuwait, they need some additional documentation which we get to know upon pick up the items. She wanted a direct flight into the Kuwait, so I need to check with the airlines for the flight availability. I need to inform our KLIA staff for the earliest submission for the item, and I also need to inform the customer service who is handling this shipment. Because of this, I need to really communicate with our agent over there to explain the whole scenario. And now I need to check with the airlines, need to check with the KLIA and also with our airport team. So this shipment doesn't mess up anymore. We have to try to reduce the problem. We have to make it on board on time as per customer's request.
Yeah, that shipment, right, is a very urgent shipment. As I mentioned earlier, this customer is very unhappy because of the delay happened in our local in Malaysia. So we have to ensure this cargo doesn't offload and arrive to destination on time as we scheduled.
Okay, I will monitor.
Yes, please do. Please help me to monitor shipment closely, yeah?
I managed to get in touch with all the person in charge for this shipment, like the airlines, the airport team, and also the customer service, to ensure this item can reach the destination on time. The customer is happy with the service, but at the end, to solve this matter, right, we even have to incur some additional costs because, as I mentioned, we need some certificate to be applied at the destination and it arrive on time, because even though there is a mistake happen from our end, that is why we take the full responsibility to solve this matter for the customer, because our priority is customers are always right. If we prove that by solving this problem in a very good manner, I hope my customer is happy with this, and we're gonna continue improving ourselves if there is any problems or any issues with our shipping to any destinations. Yeah, thank you.
Shipment is being dragged, and customer is very pissed about it.
Of course, like, I'm a customer, so I will be pissed.
Yeah, so but somehow I managed to get a booking today, and customer finally she decided to don't want to do a door-to-door shipping. She wants us to do up to her port only.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Cargo is in KLIA.
Cargo is in KLIA. You have to submit today to depart the flight on tonight's flight.
Will it arrive by the event?
That's the thing. So I want you to talk to the boss. So make sure they do it on time. Because this time we are doing only up to port. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just submit only.
Submit only. So submission and there shouldn't be offload lah.
This is how we were actually able to come to common grounds with this particular case, and by God's grace we were able to mediate the situation well enough and solve it. My role here is to not just solve problems that comes on an ad hoc basis. It is actually to compute systems and procedures to ensure that problems like this never happens ever. I have currently spoke to my team in implementing a journal of which that moderates all cargo activities that happens through Wings, and when we have substantial data in this journal, we will then implement an AI system that basically self-studies this data and provides us with inputs and information in regards to any cargo movements or in respect to any commodities that we have already handled. The data that we collect with existing cargo shipments should be able to facilitate us with knowledge and trends in respect to commodity, destination, and also agents that we currently use to move this particular shipments. This is not the best or may not be the best of ways in handling the situation, but it's the journey that we are interested in, not the destination. So as long as we know that we are doing anything and everything that is within our power to provide a better experience to our customers, that is from me, and I hope you guys like this week's video and stay tuned for more. Thank you.